What is up, YouTube? Welcome back for another episode of Mortal Realms Monday magazine review. This week we are taking a look at issue 17 of the magazine, and we get some new models with this issue. So I'll put a link up in the corner here for the today's video for the painting of one of these guys, and these are the Dreadscythe Harridans. Now, Hachette did make a bit of a boo-boo with this issue, as those of you who have already received these issues will know, and anybody who has yet to receive them, obviously you'll find out now. The boo-boo is the bases. They've given us slaughter bases with this extra little hole for whatever reason that's for, and these aren't slaughter models. They are supposed to glue to flat-topped bases. So what Hachette have done is, with issue 21 I believe it is, are giving 5 extra bases with that issue to replace these. Only in all their glory, in that issue they still gave us these for the other half of these. So either way you're going to end up with these on 5 of your models. I'm assuming that once they're aware of their second mistake, that they'll then put the bases for those in a later issue. So it may be worth holding off putting these guys together until you've got the new bases with the later issue, and then the same with them ones, wait until you've got the new bases, or you can go out and buy some bases, or you can fill this in with a bit of green stuff, milliput, something like that, or cut out a small disc of card, place it over the top. Once you put your sand or gravel, whatever it is you're going to put on there, you wouldn't notice a difference anyway. So that is probably what I will do. I'll just lay this down, trace around it, well, this way rather, so we can get it right. Trace around it, trim it off slightly smaller just so there's a bit of a lip, and then gravel over the top and glue these guys down onto these. To be honest, I'm not too bothered that they're slaughter bases. It's not a problem. So when it comes to having a look at me painting this, one of these guys, you'll see that I'll have the base with the card on top, and that'll be ready to go. So not a problem. So that's the Dreadscythe Harridans there. So obviously that is these lovely ladies down here, and obviously we can see some of the previous terrain that was painted up. I do have a video for that, and there'll be another video next week for next week's issue, as issue 18 just comes with a couple of paints. So I'll probably do another one of the buildings, or maybe the front gate for the mausoleum, and you guys can have a look at that one. But anyway, let's have a look at this. So along with this issue we get another fold out piece. This is Order 2, and this is all about the Forces of Order, and the very impressive Star Drake there with a Lord Celestant on top. Now we don't get this as part of Mortal Realms magazine. There is an 80 quid RRP model, so we are not going to get him in with it as far as I know anyway. I don't think we do, though it would be awesome if we did. But I'm pretty sure, correct me down in the comments, you know, if I am wrong, but I'm pretty sure we don't get this guy. However, he is a model that I would like to add to my army, so I will be buying him at some point, and I will be painting him up as a video, very much in this colour scheme. I do like the blues contrasting with the dark reds that come out to the light reds on the end. That does look very nice. But it may have one of my own colour scheme Lord Celestant on there. Anyway, so let's have a look. So we've got a little bit here, Beyond Good and Evil. The bloodthirsty daughters of Cain charge headlong into the fire of the Kharadron overlords. So Kharadron, from the looks of these, I believe are essentially dwarves. They're the new dwarves for Age of Sigmar. Then we've got the eternal foe. The Idoneth Deepkin emerged from the inky depths of their ocean home to slay Tzeentch cultists. Idoneth Deepkin, I believe, are Elven. I'm not 100% with the lore of Age of Sigmar, but as I understand it, the Elven races got divided up into sub-races. So instead of just having elves and dark elves and high elves, now wood elves, instead we've got the Idoneth Deepkin, a water-based elf, and then I believe there's a couple of other races. But yeah, they do look a pretty cool army. So then we've got the Caradon Overlords and the Idoneth Deepkin. So yep, they are Eos who dwell in the deep oceans of the mortal realms. And then in here we have the Sylvaneth, Nature's Guardians. To me they do resemble elves still, and I'd say they're more a replacement, I may be wrong on this again, but I'd say they're more a replacement on the wood elves. And so we've gone more nature and forestry with it. And then we've got the Daughters of Khaine. From as far as I can see, are basically the Dark Elves. Morathai, High Oracle of Khaine and Grand Matriarch of the Daughters of Khaine. Then we've got the Fire Slayers, Dwardin Mercenaries. So Dwardin, I'm assuming, is basically dwarf. And so yeah, there we go. So yeah, dwarves, looks like they got split into a couple of different factions themselves as well, maybe. But obviously this is all in your copy, so you can have a read through it, and if you're not, you know, if like me you're not familiar with the lore of Age of Sigmar, then that's the whole point of this, is to bring us up to date and, you know, have some good read. I do like the look of this model as well. I'm a sucker for large centerpieces and centerpiece models, so I may get this one. I'll tell you what, guys, let me know out of this one here and the Stardrake, which one you'd like to see me paint next or first, down in the comments, and I'll try and get that video up in the next couple of months. I've got a few things that I'm spending money on at the minute, the Indomitus set being one of them, so keep your eyes out for the opening video for that, the unboxing video, as well as painting videos. I'll be doing a small section on that, how to paint those guys up, so do check that out once it's there. That'll be in the next couple of weeks, and then I'll see about getting one of these guys. So that's that part. Alright, on to the magazine. So again, pages starting to come out already. So we got the Dreadscythe Harridans, murderous spirits with razor sharp blades in place of hands. Dreadscythe Harridans cut through the living, shrieking with unnatural fury as they spill a crimson river of blood. These spirits are made all the more terrifying by the cruel nature of the curse that afflicts them. So they've got bone scythes, and a nice little screech, some info on the Harridan curse down here. Let's move this out of the way. So we've got some more on the Stormcast Eternals. In Ghyran, the Hallowed Knights destroy many of Nurgle's armies. 1,000 storms. The Stormcast Eternals continue their campaign of vengeance, bringing justice and order to the mortal realms. Gul Moraz is the weapon once wielded by Sigmar himself. Then we've got the battles. So we've got the Xenia Skeethax against the Ebon Shields, and this is the paint scheme that I do like the look of. And all black, gold with red trimming. It does look nice. Obviously they've done the base up a little bit there, put a couple of extra bits on. And that was fought over a storm vault. Storm vaults are magical chambers that contain powerful objects and artifacts such as weapons, forbidden knowledge, and even deadly creatures. The storm vaults were designed to prevent the forces of evil gaining access to what lies within. That could be a good idea for a battle if you wanted to. Maybe have something in there that your enemy is attempting to get into and unleashes. Maybe a larger centerpiece enemy model. And opening it up is victory for the attacking team or the attacking army. Some good gameplay choices there. Then we've got the how to build. From the looks of these, they do require gluing. These are not push fit models, so obviously you run your glue around the yellow areas and place them in. Not these bases, because you know, Hatchet, you're not too good at judging what bases are needed for what models. Though I don't understand how they could do that. If you pull the sprue out of the box, you pull the bases out of the box, you put it into the packaging. You know, how can you get it wrong? But oh well, never mind. Then we've got how to paint. So for the stage that they're going to bring us to, you need your Corax white, your Nihilakh oxide, your Khentil blue, and Abaddon black, or Abaddon black. So you've got your base coat of Corax white, then over the whole thing with the Nihilakh oxide, then dry brush the bottom up and paint your cloak in Khentil blue and the hair in Abaddon black. Now I am going to be doing this differently, so again, check the link for that video and go and have a look at that on how I will paint it. Then we've got the battle that we get to play through, the Dreadscythe Menace. So beneath the surface, the battle for the mausoleum rages on as Xandria Azurebolt battles the Briar Queen for control of the tomb's secrets. Outside, in the dark of night, the rest of the Stormcast Eternals continue to battle seemingly endless waves of Night Haunts. If reinforcements don't begin to arrive soon, the Hammers of Sigmar will surely be overrun by their foes. So for this, we're using our Dreadscythe Harridans, our Chain Rasps, 3 Castigators and 3 Sequitors, as well as the large battle mat and the ruins, or the mausoleum ruins. Then we've got the cards here, so we can have a quick look at what each unit can do. And I do believe in this playthrough we are actually learning to retreat as well as unit leaders. So we'll learn about falling back, retreating, and then hopefully we'll learn about consolidating as well, so that you can get back into the fight. But that may be another issue. And from the looks of it, it probably is. So a little bit there on fighting multiple units. And that brings us to the end of this issue. So a quick look at next week's. We've got 2 pots of paint, Leadbelcher and Dryad Bark, along with a new large battle mat, which I do believe is used for magazines 21 onwards. It'll be a new area of play, which is when we start getting the new terrain as well. So new terrain for that, which will be nice. And then the issue after that will be the Spirit Torment, the Knight of Shrouds, and the Guardian of Souls. And we'll probably look at painting one of these 2 guys. If there's a particular one you would like to see me paint, let me know down in the comments section of either this week's or next week's videos, and I'll have a look which one is more popular choice for you guys to see me paint, and we'll do that one first. This one to me is just too much of a regular Nighthaunt to really show anything different with. Obviously we did the horse last time, but this being a leader unit is a little bit different. Anyway, that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications of when new videos go live. Obviously with Mortal Realms, that's every Monday, a magazine review or an issue review, along with the a painting video for a model from that week's issue. So until next time guys, take it easy and paint those minis.